Hi friends, I am Shri Priya. Welcome to my channel Bharat Kathas. This is the second video on unsung heroes of Indian freedom struggle. Much before 1857 revolt, the so-called uneducated, illiterate, nature-loving tribals were the first one to raise their bows against the mighty British Empire and faced the wrath of highly sophisticated arms of British Empire. They fought till their last drop of blood, and in this struggle, thousands of innocent tribes lost their lives. One such revolt against Britishers was started by Rani Gaidenlu. In this video, we will discuss about great Naga spiritual leader Rani Gaidenlu. Rani Gaidenlu was a Naga spiritual and political leader. She joined Heraka religious movement of her cousin Hipojadang at the age of 13. The movement later turned into political seeking to drive out the Britishers from Manipur and adjacent Nagaland. Within the Heraka faith, she came to be considered as incarnation of goddess Cherachamedinlu. Gaidenlu was arrested in 1932 at the age of 16 and was sentenced to life imprisonment by Britishers. She was released in 1947, only after independence. She sacrificed her entire youth in jail for Indian freedom struggle. For her sacrifices, Nehru gave her title Rani, and later she was popularly known as Rani Gaidenlu. As an advocate of ancestral Naga religious practices, she staunchly resisted the conversion of Nagas to Christianity. Even after independence, she continued to work for the upliftment of her people. She campaigned for a separate Zhejiang territory within Union of India. The Baptist leaders deemed the Heraka revival movement as an anti-Christianity and warned her of serious consequences if she don't change her stand. To defend the Heraka culture and to strengthen her position, she went underground in 1960. In 1966, after 6 years of hard life under an agreement with Government of India, she came out from jungle hideout and worked for the betterment of her people through peaceful, democratic and non-violent means. For her contributions to the freedom struggle and for her people, she was conferred with Tamarpatra Freedom Fighter Award in 1972 and Padma Bhushan Award in 1982 and Vivekananda Seva Award in 1983 and was also awarded Birsa Munda Award posthumously. She died at her birthplace on 17 February 1993 at the age of 58. Let us celebrate her glory and not forget her contributions to our great nation. Jai Hind. Thank you. For more videos, subscribe to my channel.